those 11 trips.
Great backdoor cut to Betts, and Robinson with the weak side rejection. Price with 11 points already.
Oh, what a block by Robinson.
Stanley Robinson getting it done at both ends. Price on the right, and a good anticipation by Andy Robinson stepping into the passing lane. And he goes from one to the other. Stanley Robinson blocked it again. It was a UConn team coming off its first national championship. Opening night for your team and the third game for UConn. Adrian. Robinson baseline. Pretty great body control.
And it was great. And then we had a pep rally this afternoon with a couple thousand people showed up for it. And
Can I jump in here with TB and ask him, okay, now...
Outside of his skills, he said his toughness last year against DePaul had 3 teeth knocked out. It took only 2 minutes and 38 seconds off the clock.
The outline of a 10-year deal to keep him in pinstripe. SportsCenter airing now on ESPN. Stay current with ESPN News, guys.
And UConn comes up with a loose ball. 4-on-1. And the predictable finish.
That's what they do well. Run. Watch him right here. Good change of direction. Nice front change. Look to the open side. And there's Robinson with the jam.
Of all the players on this team, there are those who feel that man right there, Dick, Stanley Robinson, is the most upside of any player. A 6'9" small forward who can run, jump, shoot.
Fire. Rick Scruggs really getting the most out of his people.
Robinson, the miss. The tap won't go, but the third try is good.
Making shots consistently from the perimeter.
The beat comes up with a loose ball. Robinson running the floor and laying it in. Nothing that Lynn could do. Strong every night and be the player he can be. Nice rebound there by Dyson. The lob, Robinson with a layup.
That's what they excel, baby. I think the little girl's sister said it best. She said she's so angry at losing her sister. And she said basically, I'll repeat her words, cancer sucks.
Years, but now with most of the great players staying 1 or 2 years, it's tough to maintain that legacy.
Very difficult.
Stanley Robinson with a 3. Price is back into the point.
The one thing we haven't seen thus far, Connecticut getting the easy layup in transition.
Robinson, another jumper. Dozier with a good rebound with Adrian all over him.
Watch this kick. Watch this kick.
Whoa!
They blocked his shot.
Stanley Robinson with a block.
He didn't have it blocked in high school. Coaching change. Kelvin Sampson arriving at Bloomington.
Stanley Robinson playing very assertively so far here tonight, and this is what they've been waiting for.
Swinging the ball. You can't let him reverse the ball. They reversed it, got it to a one-on-one scenario, and he took the rest on himself.
The beat.
Go up strong.
Elected to pass. Robinson in traffic.
Stanley Robinson very active.
And they're 1 for 8.
One and you're done, too. See, they missed that shot. Not a lot of second chances.
Adrian runs the floor and was rewarded. Robinson with the follow. The running Bulldogs are getting killed off the backboards. Goaltending. His 9th block of the year. Wiggins kick out. Robinson with the blow-by move.
4 or 5 inches to contend with, taller than them. Tough to get it in, and that ball, I think, was deflected as well. UConn will lift. Good look by Gardner-Webb that time. It just swallowed up inside with the height for UConn. To try to stop UConn.
Look out. Wiggins and Robinson couldn't quite connect on that. Adrian with the miss, and then no one put a body on Robinson. Financial reasons, but then was convinced that that probably wasn't the way to go. Robinson from the left knocks it down. Foot was on the line. It's a 2.
Just under a double-double on the season.
He's improved his free throw shooting dramatically. Stanley Robinson with the offensive rebound, and it's 13-0 UConn.
Putting off those turnovers here tonight.
Edwards to Robinson. He'll hoist the 3 and knocks it down. Keeney puts it on the floor and has it deflected away into Price's hands. He has Dyson right and Robinson the trailer.
You can check that one out again. That was just incredible. Check it out, A.J. Price. Little fast break action.
Incoming.
Oh, just a cross-court cutter. Wow. Nice look.
Too bad he can't jump very high, huh?
Oh, man, that was athletic right there.
This year. But he did it in 2 halves, not 1. Robinson with the weak side. There's the beat with another block. First 2 points of the night for Ballard, the junior from Chicago. And Robinson with a chance for a 3-point play for the 2nd straight possession. This foul will be on Akini. That's his third. At your place, and there's no money that changes hands. So these games earn a lot of revenue for the athletic coffers for the visiting teams as Robinson lays it up and in.
Just hasn't really asserted himself in this game, Bob, and I think
naturally you're not accustomed to being yanked out of the game. Right. Robinson somehow maintained his balance to lay it in. Thanksgiving weekend are usually 3 games in 4 days.
Competition's good. You know.
Robinson buries the 3.
Thursday night they won an overtime game in Philadelphia against St. Joe's, and now here they are in Boston less than 2 full days later.
How about that, huh? Too easy against the zone. Little corner jumper by Robinson.
Here in the first half. Wiggins, tough shot.
Settle.
Way off. It hit the top of the backboard. Then Mandeldub tipped it, kept it alive. And the drop-in bucket by Stanley Robinson, the sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama.
And took himself out of the play.
Adrian back for Robinson. Tough baseline jumper, and he buried it.
And have a nice Christmas, fellas.
Now that last play, that's a play that Thabit's got to make. He's got to make that catch.
Robinson banks it in.
Going Price with the steal. He has Robinson on his left, and he finds him.
There you go. Beautiful pass.
The points at the other end. Dyson to Robinson for 3.
Got it! Now the house is getting a little bit more excited. The momentum is picking up.
So Edwards is back in. Price finds Robinson on the curl. Boy, can he jump.
Yes, he can, and that was a good, strong move.
Afternoon against Gonzaga. Outlet pass stolen by Robinson. Look out! In 1 year. That's what you want out of your point guard, huh?
Indeed.
Robinson off the Oscar feed.
And that's what you want out of your 3 minutes.
In the lane by Adako. Janning in transition. And it's blocked by Robinson.
So good start for him.
0 for 4 against those Huskies. And Robinson with his 15th block shot of the year. He's 8th in the Big East in that category.
Zone should be opportunities from the wings and corners, but you've got to split and get shots like that one.
That's the way you penetrate and beat the zone. Started by 6'9" Stanley Robinson in this possession. And Robinson intercepted the outlet pass thrown by Carl Anderson.
Shows you how athletic Robinson is.
The pull-up over Cosgrove.
How's that for an exchange to steal and then the finish at the other end?
He split the 2 defenders, dropped the ball down to shin level practically, and Robinson buries the 3.
Looking better and better, Bob. You can just see.
Price hands to Dyson. Throws up the 3. Long rebound pulled down by Robinson, who has trouble controlling and finally does, and then fires with 31 seconds left in the shot clock. Good thing for him to went in, huh? Magnificent state-of-the-art TD Bank North Center. Robinson got another block shot there. Very good Memphis team, who's now ranked number 2 in the country. Robinson, left side jumper. He's got 13. Offices and locker rooms and strength and conditioning areas for those 3 teams are in that building.
Shows the commitment to the program. Stanley Robinson beats the clock on that one.
Robinson is 15. Andre rebounds the Dyson miss on a hop. We go the other way, and Robinson got a piece of that right in the lane. Jacoby wants to back in on 6'9" Robinson, who gets his 17th block shot of the year.
UConn leading the nation as always in that particular category.
And Robinson off the feed for Price. What'd you say about Price in the open?
UConn leading the nation as always in that particular category.
And Robinson off the feed for Price. What'd you say about Price in the open? At least before conference play starts. On the left, Robinson, good ball fake. Gets him right by Shakani Barfield. Well, he didn't point in his face.
They got to get him some scoring. So they're used to him getting 13, 14 a game. Right now,
Stanley Robinson, his nickname is Sticks. I think Stanley got a little riled up there when he got teed up. The step-in steal, Adrian finds Robinson, and Ted Woodward calls his 3rd timeout.
This is a very good inbounds play, huh? You could diagram that one. Just throw it up to an athletic guy. And of course, right here, Adrian, the 2nd time making a beautiful pass. Forward combination are at it for the Huskies on the bench. And I told you the story that his knee is bothering him. It was questionable whether he would play. He's 0 for 4 in this game. Wiggins getting a lot of minutes. How about Mr. Robinson, Bob? Huh?
He had a 29-point game against Quinnipiac this year, career high. And he gets the offensive rebound, and then Robinson took it right out of his hand. Wow. Gilbert, Arizona. He'll have an opportunity to sneak home for a few days to Arizona to celebrate Christmas. Stanley Robinson's got 13 first-half points.
A little bit of a coming-out party here, huh? Yeah, again this year.
Only one senior and one junior on the team.
Got to improve at the defensive end here a little bit.
Robinson for another three. He's got 18 points. That's a season high. In his 6th. Price fakes one way, sets up Wiggins for the wide open look. Rebound Robinson again. That's a career high 22 points. Wiggins. The beat challenged it, and Curtis Kelly will chase it down. Here's a 4-on-2 to the trailer, Robinson. Oh, my goodness. Sid Woodward thinks it's a beat pushed off as well. Watch Robinson, the trailer. Wow.
Stanley better watch out. He might hurt himself on some of these dunks.
In Bloomington, Indiana. Friday night, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Saturday at noon, Bloomington, Indiana. Robinson now with 28 points.
Cool. And of course, they're very good defensively.
Yeah, I had a chance to see them in Orlando over Thanksgiving weekend in the Old Spice Classic. Stanley Robinson. Big thing they need is consistency. Yep. They have the 5 starters are all very, very talented, but each in his own way has certainly been inconsistent. Robinson, he is just unconscious.
Circle. This is A.J. Price, now a junior on this UConn team. Adrian underneath, and Stanley Robinson. It's the first 2 points for UConn. Missed threes on its last 2 trips. This is UCF in transition, and a block by the nation's best shot blocking team. Stanley Robinson sails in. UCF gets the ball back. Here we see drives to the basket. Stanley Robinson goes up to the moon. Not tonight. You don't see that too often in Conference USA. Guy, keep getting him the ball. Adrian misses his first look at the second half. Robinson there for the stick back. CF fan, that was a wide open look. He's getting run down too. Robinson. What's going on? It's a football game. That's something. Guys are getting tackled. They do that on the street, they get arrested.
Now a drive to the basket. Ball knocked around, and it's back outside, and here comes the Hall pulling up a reject. And part of it was Robinson.
He wanted that ball before. He posted up with confidence and was really looking to receive it.
Beautiful launch. Gets his own miss. Gets 2 that way. Defense at the other end as the ball is knocked away. Dyson slapped it away, and great basketball by the Huskies as they deny it. And here comes a 3-on-2 break. Lang the leader. Here's Gauze driving to the basket. Rejected from behind by Robinson. But like Mike Tranghese, the commissioner, said, it's a great league for the fans and the players. Maybe not a great league for the coaches.
Every night's a headache if you're a coach.
Ago than last season was suspended for the 2nd semester by the university as Robinson scores.
Notre Dame is just executing tremendously.
4th block for Thabit. Price on the other end to Robinson for the stuff.
See, that's the kind of stuff that'll get them back into this ball game.
2 turnovers in the last 4 possessions. Notre Dame still shooting 47% from the field. There's Robinson with the follow. He's got 2 dunks in the last couple of minutes.
Conference. Anthony Mason Jr. with the 3, can't connect it. Kennedy is reaching. Inbounds comes to Lawrence. Mason. Dyson on the crossover. So when you get to conference play, you're mostly looking at maybe a 7-8, maybe at the high-end 9-player rotation. He'll go 10 or 11 deep without much thinking about it.
Yeah, and I think it's important. He still doesn't know what the combination is.
Robinson blocked off the board by Coker, but it'll be called goaltending.
Good defender, has led the team well, has not shot well.
Partially deflected horn. Adrian. Austri. And a tip by Robinson.
Robinson.
His name on the front and back of the jersey, just in case they forget their name.
Robinson answers with a sweet 15-footer. Goes back up, it gets rejected again. UConn leads the nation in blocks. There's a big shot. Robinson! Holy moly! What a play!
Showtime.
And one on that one. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 14:48 still to play. UConn now holding on to its largest lead. They're in control.
When he's on the floor.
He saved it out to Price.
Well, they changed it down. Here comes the beat back up high.
Oh, there's the alley-oop. That can happen on the 1-3-1 if the Batman isn't aware.
Before, that's what cost them Memphis and also Gonzaga.
Robinson showing long-distance range.
Time.
Here comes that zone again. Stanley Robinson, one shot attempt. Good aggressive move right there.
Robinson.
He's got to be heard from, Dave. He simply has got to be more of a factor.
Sapp with a hard drive to his right, laid up, blocked away, nicely done by Stanley Robinson, coming out of nowhere across that lane to swat at it. On the run, here's Freeman. He wants to do it himself, and it's knocked away by Connecticut, but that'll be on the line, and it'll be Georgetown ball here.
Terrific job to contest without fouling by A.J. Price and allow your bigger guys. Look at Robinson's athleticism.
In the second half. Inside, Adrian used the shoulder to take. Oh, goodness! Stanley Robinson! Wow! Incoming!
Well, the shot's not going to go down. He's going to come in from the right of your screen. Oh, amazing.
Now, that wasn't a play, was it?
Drawn up. That's just amazing, Bob, with the left hand.
With the offhand, too.
Over the crowd and really corralling that ball.
Return to sender, and he kept it in play, didn't knock it out of bounds, and UConn's running.
Robinson for three. Price. Marquette now in a matchup zone.
Yeah. Oh, my, wide open.
James and McNeil are combining to average 27.8 points per game. Today they've combined for 6. And that's not the way Marquette wanted to start the second half defensively.
Nope.
So that can only take about a quarter at a time. I don't like it, a game where the ball, when you bounce it, it doesn't bounce right back up in your hand. Robinson makes the three.
Sometimes easier said than done, huh? Oh, yeah. Here's Stanley Robinson. He'll shoot off the dribble, and he'll score off the dribble. It's a good-looking kid. Final seconds of the first half. High pick from McLean. Time running out. Warren rejected and taken down by Thabit, and the half is over. Qualities, trying to keep everybody in it. Trying to take over some things himself, and a nice pass. Robinson hid on the inbounds pass.
Great improvement. Nice move. How about that? That looked awkward, but he took it away cleanly. Alley-oop.
Robinson, without question, is the kind of guy that can go up almost at any height and pick that off.
Robinson got it back. No foul. Now there's a foul called, and the basket drops.
And now Connecticut wants the ball more than does Indiana on the inside.
Little steal. He's got 2-on-1. Now,
there's a goaltend. That was a goaltend. You've got to let Ellis take that jumper. Watch this play. Here comes the ball. It's on the way down. It's almost over the top of the rim. Without question, that was a goaltend. Remember when we came in here in the Kentucky ball game, you have to figure maybe the Kentucky players felt at that time with Gordon out and Bassett out, Indiana's problems as well.
First Saturday, Connecticut fell behind at Indiana in a raucous atmosphere, 9-0, and rallied for that emotional win. Robinson gets them on the board. Deep three wouldn't go for Smith. They got tipped around to Robinson again. Numbers on the break for the Huskies. Robinson, very nice to a jump stop.
They work that beautifully. Some teams have one guy that can do the jump stop. All of them, they work on those tough little angles. Terrific look. And I love the ability of Robinson, Jay. He signaled, get the ball to the center. I'll fill. And then just a little delay. How about this maneuver? Pretty athletic.
Well, Louisville getting a little three happy in this game. Long threes, long rebounds, and UConn taking it the other way for the easy opportunity 3-on-2. That was pretty.
There walked through this morning that he thought three-point shooting would be the key for his team. Price a miss and said because UConn does guard so tightly and chase everything.
Patino. How about that?
They're the only other two players to have a triple-double. And Louisville, nice move along the baseline by Stanley Robinson. He has 8. The only freshman on the roster. They were so impressed with the coaches with his poise in that raucous environment in Bloomington on Saturday when he played so little.
It's being guarded by Edwards. Go to Padgett.
Austria had a rattle out. Robinson blocked by Padgett. Robinson fades away from Padgett and uses the glass nicely.
Really a nice fadeaway. Little kiss.
Assistant has been a very pleasant surprise. Jim Calhoun said he thinks Cronin should be the coach of the year in the Big East if they voted today, which, as we know, they do not. Stanley Robinson at Hartford is alive for this important Big East battle. Two hot teams.
There he is. Robinson, there's the beat. Blair reaches around, knocks it loose. Robinson finally.
The beat goes out, and 3 immediate paint touches for Syracuse.
Adrian with the jump pass. Here's Robinson's shot. He knocks it down. His 3 is on target. He's had a couple of key performances in the recent victories over Indiana and Louisville. Frey, his bounce pass is stolen away, and way out in front, here's Stanley Robinson to finish it off.
Cherry picking.
A.J. Price, a long-distance 3, around and out. Robinson right back up, strong move, and glassed it in.
Just a magnificent athlete.
6 rebounds for him.
Georgia Tech came with pressure. See, I think Paul Hewitt feels like he's got the momentum and he's got Connecticut on their heels. He wants to keep them there.
Robinson on his heels as he falls away for 2.
Charlton Young, the
defense, like to get in front of you, make you shoot over the top. If they can beat him in transition, it'll be good for them.
Robinson hits it from 16. He's been a role player in Notre Dame, but improving this season. Edwards missing. The beat on the follow a little too strong. A look at Robinson clear it up. Austrian back out to Price. Notre Dame getting to the shooters.
Yes, good defense.
As the shot clock goes off, Robinson buries a tray.
Boy, such a killer.
Living up to his expectations. I'll clarify that in a second. Jesus Verdejo rejected, knocked out of bounds. That's not the beat that time. It's Stanley Robinson, the 6'9" junior. Sophomore right there, setting the screen. Wow, inside, threads the needle. And there's some of that athleticism you were talking about with Stanley Robinson. 71-70, 42 seconds to go. UConn riding an 8-game winning streak. Price, Robinson. Let's take a look at Stanley Robinson now. The first half, we talked about his freakish athleticism.
And, of course, when you can jump the way that he can, somebody's got to get a body on him. Nobody did. He had a clear jumping lane to the rim that time.
Bigger lineup to counteract UConn's size. Inside Robinson. Nice feed from Price. Here's a 2-on-1 for DePaul. A chance in transition. Robinson with the 5th UConn block shot of the night.
In every game this year, I tell you, the balance bob's so tough. I mean, every game is a tough battle in Big East play.
Robinson for 3. Rebound eventually to Klingscales. In traffic, and there's Robinson with the 10th block shot of the night for the Huskies, his 3rd.
Emphatic, no doubt about it, but again, it's a 3rd road job. You'd rather see if you can keep it in play. It's like, stay out of here. But DePaul does maintain possession. That's what a coach always wants, right? I like finding a way, but let's get it done and play well. Good
Price
job.
to Robinson, a spinorama.
So he sits for about a minute, and Wiggins goes back to the bench, and an easy 2 for Robinson. Fresh off the pine, the game for Villanova. Price finds Robinson, and he buries a 2. His foot was on the line.
Knocking the shot down, but you're a great shot blocker when you start keeping the ball live.
There's another block by Connecticut, which leads the nation in that category. So 4 and 5 right now, UConn, and they get 3 points out of it as Robinson buries the 3. Reynolds misses. Here's UConn in transition. Robinson rising over Fisher and scoring to make it just a 5-point lead now for Villanova.
And the more plays he sees, the more time he gets, the better able he is to anticipate defenses and thwart.
went back up 8 after the tie, and now we're tied again at 51 as Stanley Robinson cans a 3. By the way, Reynolds is at the scorer's table. He winced and limped his way back.
Robinson with the follow. Wow!
Really break that space. But Stanley Robinson finds a little bit of a lane. He just comes right down. Nobody puts a body on him. And once he elevates, it's hard to reach him.
We're visiting team here at the rack. A long-range 3, Stanley Robinson.
Robinson showing a little outside ability. His confidence, as you can see, he pulled up with a lot of confidence in that shot.
Rutgers within 6, make it 8. Nice touch, Stanley Robinson.
Farmer, when you're going in there with the big fellas, you're going to have to go in there and play above the rim.
And then Robinson again.
Roll is working great. You don't want to start pulling up too many jumpers.
Robinson, UConn by 6. And then Price is stripped from behind. Pettis tried to save it. Here's Robinson. Inman had it knocked away. Robinson ahead of the field.
I knew that was getting ready to be a dunk. For guard, you have to get in there and be strong and not have your mind made up already. Get in there on a 2-foot stop and be ready to either shoot, pump fake, or distribute.
Adrian. A rare miss, and it's Robinson on the follow.
Of himself. Highest compliment you can pay someone, I think.
He's tough, not afraid to mix it up. That guy's got some athletic ability, doesn't he? That's the first time we're going to call his name.
That's a good point, Mike. Actually did have 18 and 13. It was a nice all-around game from Stanley Robinson. He's kind of an X-factor on this team. I think the more they get from him, the better, obviously. If they win 2, they're guaranteed. I think if they even win 1, they're still in the tournament. But if they don't win from here on out, that's when you find yourself in a scary position.
Robinson, a step-back 3 that time.
Ruoff and Alexander, and I love that shot from Alexander. I just mentioned before, that reverse pivot is so tough to defend.
That time, Mike, is a 3. West Virginia. Butler. That's his second.
And you watch West Virginia work here. Thabit always ready to come over, but that's not him who gets the block, though. That's Robinson. How about that for athleticism?
Little force. Thabit comes down with a rebound. Robinson. Nice his way through the defense, and the Huskies still get the bucket. Slow things down and make sure that everyone's in position. Big 3 by Robinson.
And give credit to Austria.
A season ago, what kind of job has Jim Calhoun done with this team, particularly with the suspensions midway through the season by Dyson and Wiggins? And the slam to finish things off. There's Robinson trying to slow everything down for Connecticut. He misfires on the 3. Price feeding Robinson, got way underneath, but you talk about that athletic ability that separates him.
Of Connecticut, that's bothering Providence.
Robinson, a long 3. Knocks that one down. Stanley Robinson, who was in and out in the first half.
Love it when it gets rocking on Saturday night in the tournament. And Georgetown, one of the premier teams in the league. And look at Robinson, back-to-back 3s.
Stanley Robinson now a 10 to give him 12 and 8. Robinson lost one inside the 3-point line. He has 16 points.
One tough shot, had to hang in the air, but gets it to go.
Well, he can make those kind of shots. Deontay Vaughn is their go-to guy. He's going to take some good shots, and those shots are high percentage for him.
The 3 from Robinson.
UConn just taking their time here, being real patient.
The 3 rattles home for Stanley Robinson, and he came back down court with a big smile on his face. Davis, well, he went up high to get that rebound. That's blocked by Thabit. Number 1 in the Big East, number 3rd in the country in blocks. Robinson basket and the foul.
If you're going to try to break into UConn's gym, the beat security system is going to get it out of there.
Williamson. Some contact, no call. Robinson comes away with it for the Huskies. Green cannot get off the 3. Good defense from Wiggins. Now Davis the 3. It's partially deflected. Williamson inside. That's blocked by Robinson.
Learning out of this. You know, games like this, when you go in and watch the film, I call them horror movies. The new horror movie.
Robinson drills the three. Outstanding first half for Robinson, who's got 14 points.
Substitution pattern and get comfortable with playing with certain guys on the court.
Robinson baseline jumper is good.
Lifting the big guy, getting away, and maybe making some threes.
Stanley Robinson swats it. Usually it's Hashim Thabit doing the swatting.
Well, this is a weak side block. You get around Jeff Adrian. The problem is you've always got a shot blocker coming from the weak side. And again, you talk about shot blocks. The shot changes are so effective as well. And they wear you down.
And he can wear you down with his red. He's smiling.
Because it's so hard to win the regular season title in a 16-team league 2 years in a row, especially when you have so many teams of quality in this mammoth conference. Stanley Robinson lighting up Broadway with his smile after another three. You expect every shot to go in.
And he just prepared himself, did his homework to get set up. Nice dish. Oh. Wow. Hello, Mr. Robinson.
The facial. It pulls the beat away.
But if he could make him, and he's got the ability. Here he is.
He came begging for the ball. Foul called.
Scored.
Count the basket, says Tim Higgins.
Well, he's too good to keep on the pines.
His jump shot, or run some screen rolls with him just to try to open some things up inside.
Robinson.
First half because of foul troubles, but he has been very aggressive offensively in this second half.
First double-digit lead, but Robinson gets the hoop with harm, and we'll get to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.